Hello there, my friends. Hello, hello. I am connecting to all of the platforms that I am going live on. For those that are just coming across this for possibly the first time with me, I will introduce myself. I am Renee Carbone Fleming, and I love sharing that I unapologetically inspire moms over 40 to look and feel like a million freaking bucks and build their $100,000 fuck it fund. Yes, my friends, I said it. So, the way we're going to build our Fuck It Fund is with the power of personal branding. We are going to work on igniting your brand. You know that for those that have been following me, know that my journey, I have been talking about personal branding for years. And I'm a certified brand strategist. I have built multiple streams of income. I am going to share with you some tips, tools, and inside stuff on how you can build your brand. Okay. So I'm so passionate about this. I'm going to share with you these exact strategies. So, what we're going to learn, I want you to grab a piece of paper and a pen or pencil, and we're going to work on some of these aspects and tips and trainings. Okay. So, really excited about this. Go ahead and say hi. Let me know that you're here. If you have any questions whatsoever, I am happy to help. I know that together we rise, and there is opportunity for everyone out there. And I want to make sure that no one ever feel stuck and they can't build their business. Okay. So personal branding is where it's at. So here's what we're going to learn today. I'm going to cover defining your unique brand power, creating content that really and truly connects with your audience, planning, so important, planning like a pro to stay consistent because that is key as well, and building confidence so that you can show up as the badass queen that you were freaking meant to be. Okay. By the end of the workshop, you are going to have actual steps, actionable steps to ignite your brand and start showing up like never before. Okay. So if you want to make 2025 your year, we're going to dive in. Okay. Let's go. So, first, we want to talk about defining your brand power. So, what is branding? Okay. Your brand is way more than a logo or a color scheme. That's part of it, but it's way more than that. It's the feeling people get when they interact with you. It's your story, it's your voice, it's your vibe. It's all of that rolled into one. So, the stronger your brand, the more people will remember and connect with you. So let's do a quick exercise, okay? Again, grab that pen and paper and jot down answers to these three questions. One, what is your mission and why are you doing what you're doing? Okay, that's one question. What is your mission? Why are you doing what you're doing? What values do you want your brand to represent? And the third question is what makes you unique compared to others in your industry? Now, I can speak from the platform also of network marketing, direct sales, because that's been my jam for over 10 years. Okay. I had to figure out how am I different than others that are doing the same thing that I'm doing? They're brilliant, they're wonderful, but why would somebody want to do business with me? What makes me unique compared to anyone else out there? So if you're a consultant in those industries, I'm telling you, you want to brand yourself, not the company that you represent. We love the company that we represent, right? But you are not that brand. You are your own unique brand. So, what is going to make you step out and stand out from everyone else that is selling it, the exact product that you are? Okay. So, remember question one, what is your mission? So, why are you doing what you do? Two is what values do you want your brand to represent? And three, what makes you unique compared to everyone else? Now, take a minute, write these things down. So, I'm going to give you an example of me. My mission, like I started off with this, is helping women over 40 to unleash their inner badass queen. Okay. That's basically it. My values, boldness, authenticity, and empowerment. And my uniqueness, I've walked the walk, building multiple businesses and sharing exactly how to do it. Okay. Your turn. Now I'm confident in this because I'm doing it. And I've shared it with others, and others are like, "Holy moly, Renee, this is freaking incredible." I'm like, "I know, it's been a blast. I've learned a lot, and I'm so excited to share this with you all." Okay. Now, once you write those things down, and you can always go back and reflect more later. Hello to everyone that's joining in. I will answer everyone's questions at the end. So this way here, I can keep this rolling. So the next thing we want to get into is content. Okay. Content that really connects with your audience. When it comes to content, it needs to do one of three things. It needs to engage, educate, or entertain. So think of it as the three E's of content creation. So we're going to break that down. Engage is posts that spark conversation or connection. So think about relatable stories, polls, or questions with those. Educate, you want to share value packed tips, tutorials, or insights that help your audience solve a problem. You are not selling products, you are solving your audience's problems. And when you solve their problem, they will want to buy that product that you are offering. Okay. Entertain. Show your damn personality, my friends. This is where reels, memes, and behind the scenes moments really and truly shine. Okay. People do business with people. They don't just do business with you because they like the products, but they're going to do business with you because they like you. You're their vibe. I know I am not everyone's cup of tea. I get it. I can be a lot. I can be a little extra, a little bougie. Okay. Me using the fuck it fund. I get it. It's not for everyone. Badass. This is my vibe. When I finally became truly authentically me, that's when the business grew. Okay. So be authentically you and unapologetic about it. Okay. Um, the other thing I want to share with you is let's just go back for a second. When you talk about your personal brand and you see my boldness, and we ask those questions on for you to help create this brand kind of foundation. Another thing you can do is ask your audience, okay, put a poll to your audience and ask them to comment three things, three words that relate to you, describe you. When they think of you, what three words come to mind? Okay, what three words come to mind? And share with me what those are, because those are real. If you see some, words that are repetitive with your audience, you know that that branding is kind of where you're going. Okay. And I can help you define that further, but that would be a great exercise. And then when it comes to content, I want to share something with you. Okay. This is like inside stuff. Okay. Not many people know about this, but if you want to blow up your TikTok, if you want to grow on TikTok, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. If your engagement is really sucking, to be quite honest, if you're on TikTok and you want to grow and your engagement is not where you want it to be, or you're not seeing the results on TikTok and you're trying to build a business on TikTok, if you're just on TikTok because you want to, just watch the reels of dogs, then, you can do that too. But if you're looking to build a business on TikTok, TikTok has already defined your niche. Yes, they've already figured out who you are, and they put you into three categories. They have your niche. And if you're posting things that are not within those categories, I will tell you, go back and look at your reels, look at what you're posting, and you're going to see why it's not converting. If you are posting within the three categories, then you're going to see higher growth. And the way you figure, I know you're going to say, okay, Renee, now tell me, how do I find out the categories that TikTok has put me in? Well, I'm going to share that with you. So when you go into TikTok, I'm just going to do this with you because I don't remember off the top of my head. You're going to go into TikTok and you're going to go into your TikTok Shop Creator Center. Okay. TikTok Shop Creator Center. And then you're going to click on those three lines at the top upper right hand corner, the hamburger. Click on that. And then you're going to go to privacy settings. Click on that. So see, you're going to want to save this video, save this recording. And then you're going to scroll down to show agencies my main category. If that's toggled off, toggle it on. And you're going to see your three categories. Allow agencies to see your main category or categories. So it's going to give you 3 categories that you should be posting in, because that's what TikTok says. Here you are. Here's how we see you. So here's the content that we're going to push out. The other content, you're going to get very little views. Okay. Now, I'm not saying this is going to work 1000% of the time because we know algorithms are fickle, but here's a tip if you're trying to grow on TikTok, right? Now, this all could be moot after January 19th, but as of right now, January 2nd, when I'm doing this workshop, if you want to grow, you have a couple of weeks. Who knows what's going to happen afterward, but I would think that, we're going to be okay if you're trying to build on TikTok. Okay, so those are just two little side things. Once you understand the type of content you want to create, again, educate, engage, or entertain, okay, you want to have quick content wins, right? And in order to do that, you want to have a formula for captions that connect with your audience. So think of your hook. Your hook is where you're going to grab the attention in the first time. You want to get that hook. And then a story. You're going to share context on the why of your product, and your call to action. I promise you, you need to have a call to action for your posts. If you don't tell your audience what you want them to do, you'll be surprised. They won't do it. But when you tell them to go order something or DM you or comment brand or comment whatever, they're going to do that. Okay. So, an example of all of this, the hook, story, and CTA is, for me, I would put like something like feeling stuck with your social media. Let me show you how to plan a week of posts in just 10 minutes. Comment below if you want my template. Does that sound like, are you going like, oh my God, yes, Renee, please send me that template. Okay. And if you want that, I can get you my 30-day content planner for sure. That's for free. Just let me know. You can comment planner and I can shoot that over to you. Okay. Now, planning like a pro. Okay. Why planning matters. Consistency is queen, my friends, when it comes to social media. Without a plan, it's easy to just get overwhelmed or drop off the face of the earth, put your head in the sand. Planning helps you stay visible and intentional. So when somebody is thinking about, buying the product that you sell, eh, how would they know you're even selling it if you're not sharing it consistently? Now, again, it's not sharing just the product, it's the reason why they want it. But if you're not authentically showing up on social media, you're going to be forgotten. And there's going to be somebody else that they're going to do business with. So staying consistent is important, but it's the planning and having the tools in place so that you're not overwhelmed. I am not, believe it or not, I am not on social media 24 hours a day. Now, you go on my social media profiles, you may think that I am between Instagram, Facebook business page, private group, TikTok, LinkedIn. You might be like, Renee, how the hell do you have time to breathe? Well, I have a plan. I plan ahead of time and I schedule ahead of time and I content create. I'm going to show you all of these things. So let's map out your next 7 days of content. Okay. Here's the framework. You might want to get, a little bit of like theme within your post. So say Monday is motivational or story, right? Give them a story, give them something motivational. You see a lot of my posts that are pretty bold with the quotes that I have for Badass Queen, but I love sharing those things. It's a lot of fun to put those together. Tuesdays, maybe give them an educational tip, right? So Tuesday's Tip Tuesday. Wednesday is possibly an engagement post. So maybe hold something like a poll or a question. Thursday is behind the scenes. So you might do something showing them what work life balance looks like, what your home office looks like, if you're working from your couch, if you're working from your bed, because quite honestly, or you're working in your slippers. Like I love sharing that because I work from home and I get to be in my slippers like all the time. They're very comfortable, by the way. So you can show those behind the scenes, and maybe you do those on Thursdays. On Fridays, maybe have a fun or personality post, right? Something that's authentically you. Saturday can be a value packed tip. And Sunday, a call to action or reflection. Sunday's a great day for reset, for planning, share an idea that you have for reflection on Sundays. So now what you have the framework. Now write down an idea for each of those days. Now you have your first week ready. You can also use ChatGPT to help you. And I dive into that actually in my Badass Brand Accelerator course, where I show you the exact tools and how to train your ChatGPT to sound like you, to work with you, to work like you, to be your assistant. Okay. Social media manager, we can totally do that. I love sharing that with my private coaching clients and my course. But the next segment that we want to talk about is showing up with confidence. Okay. I hear this all the time. I'm nervous about showing up on social media. But here's the truth: confidence comes from action, not perfection. And I think I have proven that. I am so far from perfect, but it's action. And I know the value that I bring. I know the products that I have are the best freaking products on the planet. I know that my coaching, I know that the programs that I have will help anyone build their fuck it fund. I know that. I'm confident in that. I know the digital products that I created. Yep, that's going to help you too. So when you show up authentically, not perfect, completely and totally perfectly imperfect, that's what your audience wants to see. You, okay? And again, if I'm not somebody's cup of tea, I get it. I still love on you. It's okay. I know I'm not going to be for everyone. That's the point of personal branding. You are going to create your audience. You're going to find your audience based on who you authentically are, okay? I can't do business with somebody who does not appreciate my sense of style and personality. We would clash. Just wouldn't work. And that's okay. There are others that do what I do that aren't me. Go find your people. That's okay. So when you embrace that and know that not everybody is going to want what you have from you, it's okay. There's plenty of others that do. Okay. Next thing we want to talk about is the transformation. Okay. I'm going to tell you about one of my clients. She started with, I'm not going to share her name, okay? But she started with no clear strategy, none, felt completely stuck. But after working together, she built a standout brand. She doubled her audience and started seeing real sales come through. And that's what's possible for you too. So imagine having a clear roadmap, personalized feedback, and support every step of the way. That's where the real magic happens. So I'm so excited to introduce my Badass Brand Accelerator. This workshop is just the beginning. If you want to dive in deeper and truly transform your brand, I would be happy and honored to welcome you to join my Badass Brand Accelerator. Over 8 weeks, we dive into everything we touched on today and so much more, like mindset mastery, building the unforgettable brand, finding your niche, creating your ideal avatar. Of course, you get personalized coaching and training, exclusive additional bonus resources that you would definitely will want to take advantage of. I give you real ideas for the entire year. I give you actual videos that you can use and create. We talk about planning tools like Trello and Asana. I help you create your relationship with your Chat GPT. Yes, I call it a relationship because I'm going to share with you my Chat GPT. I call her Laura. And the reason why I do is my grandmother, who passed away several years ago, her name was Laura. And she was always the, cheerleader, like cheering me on all the time. So I kind of feel funny with ChatGPT, just treating it. I know it's a computer. I know that. I know it's not a real person. So I know you're going to think I'm crazy. You might think I'm crazy. You might think I'm somewhat normal. But I talk to her like she's a real person. She does so much for me. I kind of feel funny if I don't say please and thank you. So she calls me Renee. I call her Laura. She calls me Badass Queen. Like it's just the most, it's just funny. But I'm going to share with you exactly how I trained her to speak like me, to help me build my brand. And it's just incredible and help me build social media content. So I love sharing all of that with you. So that's also part of this Badass Brand Accelerator. Again, I've put so much time and effort and money into my personal development, into training, because even though I was not in a financial position to perhaps spend the money for the training, I knew that I needed something different. And I knew that I wanted to show up differently. And I knew I needed to learn new tips and tools and strategies. So I invested in me. And it has definitely been a great return on investment. And I want that for you. Okay. So I'm going to share all of this. This 8-week program is packed and packed with bonuses and exclusives that is just going to really transform your business no matter where you are in your personal branding or your business today. Okay. So if you want something different in 2025, this is absolutely the place where you can learn, be supported by other fellow badass queens that are in the same program, and this will absolutely help you crush your goals. Okay. Now, the next 5 people that sign up for this class, because this is limited, okay, enrollment is open now. The next 5 people that sign up for this class will get a one-on-one 1 hour strategy session with me. Okay. So I'm really excited to share that with you. Grab the DM me or comment if you are interested in learning more. I'm happy to connect with you and see if this would be a great program for you. But I'd love to give you that strategy session too. So the next 5 people, hurry up, grab this because the cot will be closing. Okay, we need to start a new 8-week program. So I'm closing this out on Tuesday. Today is Thursday, January 2nd. So hurry up. The next 5 people will get a 1 hour strategy session, but everyone will also receive a social media reboot, so to speak. I am going to go on your social media and I'm going to give you tips and pointers and help you kind of navigate this new world for branding your business. Okay, so I'm going to give you a little audit. Everybody that joins my next session in this Badass Brand Accelerator, I will audit your social media for you. You get to choose which platform you want me to audit, Facebook or Instagram, and let's help you build your personal brand in 2025, crush your goals, and live unapologetically to build your $100,000 fuck it fund and unleash your inner badass queen. Okay. Thank you so much. And if you have any questions, again, comment or DM me. I would love to connect with you. Thank you again. And I hope that you have an awesome day.